All right, you ready? Okay. We're here with Karen Dumas, talk show host here in Detroit. In my opinion, the best talk show host here in Detroit.
Well, if it's your opinion, then that's it.
All right, there we go. And that is 910, Radio 910
910
Superstation.
AM Superstation. I'm on from 4 to 7, Monday through Friday. And you can log on at 910amsuperstation.com. We live stream audio and video. Download the free app. You can take us with you, Harold.
All right, all right. How is the radio show going?
Well, it's going fine. I started out on Sundays, and after 3 weeks, they moved me to Monday through Friday. So this is just the start of my second week of going Monday through Friday. But it's going well. You know, there's so much to talk about. There's so many things that people don't know about. It's an opportunity for me to take the conversation out of the realm of the usual discussions, and I'm excited about it.
What has been some interesting topics that you discovered in the last 2 weeks?
Well, I got the chance to talk to a young man, Kyle Bartell, a young African-American gentleman. He's 20-some years old, and he's behind the Sit On It Detroit bench campaign that you see. They have books inside of their the little benches around town. Young guy, did repurpose wood. That was interesting. I have talked to John Austin, who's the president of the Michigan State Board of Education, to look at a higher level discussion of why we are in this situation with education. I did a one-on-one with Harvey Hollins from the governor's office to get an inside perspective on the Flint water crisis and the email scandal. I mean, I've talked to tons of people, so I like to keep the conversation going. I don't do dumb, I don't do drama, and I don't do divisive.
And this is why we love you. This is why we love you, because, you know, you report it, you don't create it.
No, I don't, and I don't want to feed into, you know, it's very easy when people are frustrated to fall into an emotion, and that's understandable, but you got to put the emotion aside, take the information, and then move forward in a prepared capacity. You can't do that just, you know, talking about how you feel.
Now, let's talk a little bit about why you're here today. What are you doing here?
Well, I also now write an opinion piece for The Hub magazine. And so I'm here. I want to see what's going on as we lay the groundwork at the Detroit Policy Conference for Mackinac. We've been talking about regional transportation for, quite a while now. So we want to see where that's moving forward. Certainly the situation in Flint and education are, you know, integral topics that we need to talk about, and, you know, to reconnect with some people. So it's always good.
Now I want to touch just a little bit on Flint, because that's a timely topic. And I was there last week when the Health and Human Service Secretary was there. I paid visit to a church, and some of the members of the church were kind of concerned about everyone was not being served with the water in Flint. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but I haven't been able to get a straight answer.
Well, I'm going to get a straight answer this afternoon, because I actually have a phone call scheduled with a pastor from Flint who says that they've got enough water, but there are other needs in terms of that have been created as a result of the water crisis aren't being met. But again, Harold, it goes to the degree of emotion. Everybody's following suit. We're turning in water. We're doing this. But what's the plan? What's the strategy? We're talking about the Mayor Weaver wants to replace the infrastructure pipes. But if the pipes in the homes are still damaged, have we really solved the problem? So, you know, we got to peel away from the emotion and see what's going on.
Ask them about...
No, you listen to the show, Harold, and you call
in. Oh, yeah.
You can't do that.
Okay.
You gotta call in.
I gotta call in.
Yes,
I
you
just
do.
want you to think about this.
Okay.
And that is, people are saying that the official water distribution areas, the fire stations, where the National Guard, state police, and local police are doing the distribution, there are people who are afraid to approach those areas.
There are non-English speaking residents in Flint, and they may have some, residency concerns. There are also seniors and people that are confined to their homes, and their needs are not being met. So I'm saying dropping off water looks good and sounds good, but you got to make sure you're penetrating, to make sure you receive that. So.
Right. I'd like to ask you about the city moving forward, what your thoughts are, and kind of fold last night's State of the City speech.
Well, you know, having worked in 2 mayoral administrations, lifelong Detroiter, I think the biggest change right now is the perception and the attitude toward the city, which certainly has value. I mean, we have a mayor that is aggressive. You know, he has a reputation as being a doer, but he's also a politician. So I think he has effectively blended those 2 things, and it's working for him.
Okay. And what do you think about the city as a whole?
Well, I think we got a lot of work to do. I mean, I do think that, again, the perception changing is quite valuable. Because people at one time didn't want to talk about it, all down, you know. So getting people interested and excited about the city is the first step. Now we need the reality to match the perception.
Okay. Karen Dumas.
Thank you, Harold.
Thank you
for
coming to visit with us here
always,
at Tell Us Detroit.
Always.
And once again, give us the time that you're
Monday
on,
through Friday, 9,
where
10
you can be
a.m.
found.
from 4 to 7 p.m. The show is called The Pulse. We want to take your pulse and give you one. Make sure you're staying awake and alive. And you can log on 910amsuperstation.com. You can download the app, take us with you. If you don't like my show, we've got plenty of other ones on there. We got a voice and a view for everybody.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Harold.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.